Oh. Good evening to those who are listening. It's March 24th, 2019, 8:36 p.m. And I gotta do something and then put it over to the phone chat, that is. Okay, while we're waiting for that, I would like to... I don't know if it's even worth going over there. Can just wait a moment. Now let's try to guess. While we're waiting for something. And as soon as I get over to the chat here, let me know if you can hear me and see the screen. Okay, got it muted. Good. Okay, I might not even have to bother. Let's go over to this. Get the chat over here. Okay, let's turn the volume down. All right. Hey, what's up, people? Hello, Will. Hello, Mrs. Q. Carly, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. I'm going to wait a little momento. See you get a few more people. Hopefully. Kind of just did this without any notice. Sorry about that. But you guys can hear me and see the screen? I think so, yes. You can see and hear. Good. Okay, good. All right. There, see, I'm over here now. Okay, let's get out of this one. Get out of that. Hello, Karen. Been doing pretty good, especially with, with the most amazing God that we have. It's unbelievable. And just, I guess, have a new perspective on everything with the dream. Got a few problems going on, but we'll work through it. I know it's just the enemy at work. All right. Trying to do something here, but it's not letting me. I'll tell you something, guys. YouTube, I can no longer put up any videos. I cannot upload any more videos up to YouTube from my computer. It'll allow me to do a live show. Okay, here's where we're going. I want to show you these cute kittens right here. If it lets it load up. Come on now. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. All right, just want you guys to check this out here. Good evening to those who listen. It's March 24th, 2019, 8:24 p.m. And I have to do a video this way because it will not allow me, YouTube will not allow me to upload a video to YouTube from my computer. So I have to do it from my phone now. So thank God I got my phone, I guess, the new phone. All right, so this. Come on. Don't do it. Come on now. This happened on the last video, the last live stream I did. from, like, I actually finally got it to pause at a perfect spot. And here's what it is. CBS Evening News with Jill Floor. And then there's an M here. So this one goes to this. Now you should be able to see it pretty good. So whatever that M is over here.
Uh-oh. I think YouTube's messing with it.
Goes over here. So whatever's M.
I just had to put Q Kittens there because
Mystery M.
I didn't want YouTube to take down the video until at least I have a few people witness this. Uh-oh, here we go.
This whole thing is there was no CBS Evening News tonight because of the basketball games. So are they holding us even longer?
I have a crazy theory. I don't think it really is that big of a deal, though. Even if this was a story that hasn't come out yet. Say it came out tomorrow night or something, would it be that big of a deal if few people saw it?
What? Good evening to those who listen. It's March 24th, 2019, 7:38 p.m. Here, I actually got a freeze frame.
I'm just going to go up to the end.
The weird glitch in
the heck, man? It's freezing up on me. Hello, little wing. Cool. I don't know. So I don't know what this was. This was from the Iowa-Tennessee game. And if you remember, Tennessee and Columbus, Ohio was big in the Dream. And there was an outage for 22 minutes where there was like just a yellow screen. And then there was like this glitching going on. Trying to get this thing to play again. I was having problems with that too. There should be a part where I just
God saying yellow stands for Iowa. Iowa's going to be the team that scores 77 points. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. What am I saying that for? Because I'm going to be doing a live show. But anyway.
Pause. Now I couldn't get it to play. Now it's not going to stop. Now it's not going to pause for me. Anyway. So, I don't know what this is exactly. That's just the little screen. What happened to the... Did I have it at the beginning? I took pictures, and then I put it into a little slideshow, and it got longer, I noticed. It was only like 2:17. Because I took stills, but what happened to that? Did they skip out on it and put something else in here? Hold on, this is weird.
To upload a video.
They changed my video. Look, they stopped it.
YouTube.
I showed pictures.
Computer.
Three pictures.
I have to do it from my phone now.
Yeah, see, I pushed the picture. See, that's the picture one. And then it went.
All right, so this is from, like, I actually.
Wow, they did.
Perfect spot.
Oh, I forgot to tell.
Here's what it is. CBS Evening News.
Wow, that's insane. All right, stop. Pause, stop.
This one goes to this.
On.
Now you should be able to see it.
1 second.
Good. So, whatever that M is over here, goes
right
here. So,
it won't let me stop.
M, I don't know, is that a person? Mystery M.
At least you can see it at least.
M faces 20 years in prison for espionage in Russia. Now, the weird thing about this whole thing is...
Well, how come I can't pause it now? I couldn't get it to play before. Then, thank you. Jeez. I'm not. I don't know what to think of this now. I really don't know. I forgot to contact somebody before I went on here to tell them that I was going to do a live show. No, that's not what I wanted. Hey, quick, get on my live show. Sorry. Oh, boy. Okay, let me get back now to the live show. What happened? I lost it. No. It's not under. All right, what happened to it? What happened to YouTube on my phone? What the heck? What the heck happened there? Ugh. For a second, I couldn't find it. There we go. Yeah. But it's at least it has been running better now that I put the chat onto my phone. So, okay. So, sorry. I had to get everything organized here. I don't know what this is. Now, this came, I don't know if this is the part of the dream that I was supposed to find out. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But they messed with this video. Wow. I put the pictures. Not that it really matters because you saw the whole thing. I just had to move the camera around a little bit. But it was weird because I couldn't get it to pause on a good spot. And then I accidentally did right when I was going to give up. And then I took some pictures and, did the video and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Now, this, I looked it up, and I mean, it's been a while since I've looked it up. But it's supposed to be on the CBS Evening News, apparently. Is this going to be a future story that hasn't broke yet? Or is it just a story that I just can't seem to find? I went to World News, or I went to CNN. I went to the BBC. And I don't see, I'll go to the BBC first, since I should have just put in CNN. All right, nobody has chatted in a while. Are you guys still there? Jeez, I should have asked. I wouldn't doubt. Are you guys still there? What? Don't say it. Don't even say it. It shows I'm live. Okay. Okay, good. Got a little worried there for a second. Okay. Now this Mueller thing just came out. And no evidence of collusion. Good. There's no mention here of this American that was detained. So is this something that they're setting up? Or am I just not seeing it anywhere? Why am I not seeing it anywhere? Of course, we can't really believe CNN, though, but can't trust them, I guess. Duke. I was kind of hoping Duke lost. That would have helped me. Even though I'm one of them, I picked it to win them all. Win it all. But I'm sure others did, too. Anyway. What's going on here? All right, here we go, finally. And it's weird, too, because now there's second Parkland student dies in suicide. And if I remember right, the first Parkland student just a few days ago just committed suicide too, and I think it was from Ohio. I don't think it was Columbus. I'd have to go back and look, really. But I think it was Ohio, though. It's weird. But there's nothing here. That would be a big story, wouldn't it? If somebody was facing 20 years and there's nothing there. You just subbed now, Welders for Truth? Really? I subbed to you a long time ago. Indigo. Indigo. What do you think of this, Indigo? What do y'all think about this? Is this somehow a story that hasn't happened yet? It's weird, you know. I was talking to Maverick, and he thinks that it was, you know, all this glitching and all the loss of the stream and the feed signal. Thank you. The signal. I couldn't think of that word for some reason. The signal to the dish network. And it was weird too because CBS was running it. Was doing the Tennessee games. There was 2 Tennessee games. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. The 2 games that Tennessee played in, both of those games had outages. The first outage was, I think it was 17 minutes. I can't remember now, but it was at least 15 minutes of just out. And then they had the words out there saying, "Oh yeah, technical difficulties, whatever. We'll get back. You know, we'll restore service shortly. Whatever. Don't worry, whatever." But this time it was just a yellow screen. And a yellow screen, that's weird, isn't it? Like have a yellow screen. Let me show you the yellow screen. But anyway, that's all it was. But then it also had parts where it was glitching in and out. And it was really super fast. But I saw that there was like something back there, some words and stuff. Like, what's going on here? And bam. Marfugal. Call in tonight and tell him about this dream. It is pretty amazing. I can't remember I've seen Marfugal a few times, but I don't know how he stands on everything with God and everything. What would he think about somebody with a dream like this? And then this too, whatever this is. And it just did it for a little while, but then I finally got it. I could see it because if I kept looking, really just concentrate on looking while it was flashing back and forth, I could still see it. But then I finally got the still of it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think Steve Olson's going to do it. We already like did a pre-show, I guess, about it, even before all the stuff was fulfilled. And actually, one of the fulfillments happened while we were doing the show. So, yeah, I mean, I think I still don't know the whole thing because I don't know what the whole total message was. But the message that I've gotten out of it so far is that this is unexplainably cannot be anything but God. The odds have to be billions, trillions to 1 that all of those things could have happened. And if somebody hasn't heard about the dream, I'll just kind of briefly tell you what has come true from it. And what is the odds that this would happen? This dream happened, and I found some more 10s too, by the way. If you remember the 10s there's a lot of 10s in it. I found some more 10s. It was 10 months ago when I had the dream. Actually, it was 10 months and 10 days, which makes it even more special. So I have this dream, and what's the odds of this dream predicting that 4 number 14 seeds would win? Yeah, and this is talking about the tournament. Yeah, that's easy. 3 10 seeds winning, and Tennessee playing in the second game on Friday, March 22nd in Columbus, Ohio. And Tennessee scoring 77 points. And it happened. The 3 $10 bills, if you remember, two of the 10 seeds won on Thursday, but one of the $10 bills in the dream was taken aside by the security guard to see if it was worth anything. I think I got the worth part now, too. Iowa was the only 10 seed that didn't play on Thursday. They were like set aside for Friday to play in the Friday game. So they had to win on Friday in order to complete that part of the fulfillment. I don't know. It's just so crazy. And then to top it off, Tennessee winds up playing Iowa, the 10 seed. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be crazy if Tennessee scored 77 points again? And yeah, but this is really crazy. This one's crazy. And the thing that I'm getting out of this is that, you can't mistake it anything but God. There's no way any random dream could be like this. And there's no way that any man could just, come up with this. It has to be God. And, I've had people saying, oh, maybe it's the devil. You guys still there? Because it kind of reset on me here on the chat on my phone. Because, this is all for the glory of God. And there's no way that the devil would want all this attention on God. So I know it had to be. All right, there was more stuff too. So what was the odds that Tennessee was going to score 77 in today's game? They got down to the end of the game, and they had like 71 points, and Iowa had 69, something like that. And then they tied it. But then it was at the very end of the feast, a couple seconds left. There's no way they're going to get the 77. So, but God just has a way of doing this, and it's so amazing. So this whole time, I'm talking to Maverick and telling him everything. We're just wondering if it's going to come up to 77. So then what happens is they wound up tying and going to overtime. I was like, oh, wow. The only way that it could possibly get to 77 now, I hope I'm still on here, is to go to overtime. Are you guys still there? Please say you're still there. I don't like it when there's no comments for a long time. It says I'm live. I see the thing. Sorry. Oops. Oops.
There we go.
Stop. Now I accidentally hit that button instead. Okay, good. Sorry. No, it's weird too because there was like, why would God tell you the scores? Stop. Why would God tell you the scores of basketball games? And then people were like, oh, that's the devil. He's trying to get you to gamble or whatever. No, come on. For one, the only thing I knew was that Tennessee was going to win. That was it. So maybe I could have bet on that, but big deal. They were a 2 seed over a 15 seed. That's not like any big thing anyway. But it's just crazy. So anyway, so they went to overtime. That was the only way they could get to 77 points. So Tennessee started taking over the game, and they got to 78. And I was like, oh, I guess God was a little off on this one. But no, God has a way of somehow making – I never thought of this, but guess what? What would happen if Iowa scored the 77 points? And then right at the end, when after Tennessee scored 78, I knew there was no, that 77 was gone now. They got over it. And then I thought for a second, what if Iowa got it? And then I was like, oh, my God, that's the 10 seed. They were set aside to see if they were worthy. Well, they were worthy. They came back from 25 down to tie it to go into overtime. And then they wound up scoring 77. God is never off. I got the scores before the game. I got the scores 10 months and 10 days ago. Now it's 10 months and 12 days. But yeah, how is that possible? And me and Steve Olson was watching it too because he wanted to see. Because after the Iowa fulfillment came through, he was like, "Well, let's see what happens with the Tennessee score." And sure enough, it was 77. It's like, what? And that's God. And then to top it off, too, God put a little bit of icing on the cake. The final score was 77 to 70. 777. Boom, divine numbers. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Thank you, Tiffany. And hello and welcome. But it's just way too insane odds. Oh, and then also there were snow flurries. In my dream, there were snow flurries, and that was the one thing that I didn't think was going to happen. The weather said it was supposed to be too warm. And then on the night before, it said there was no chance of rain or snow. So then I thought, okay, well, that one must be off. And nope, God has a way of doing things. So I've been checking out the Columbus News because I thought, maybe checking the news and see what's going on. But I went through the newscast, and I happened to get onto the weather, and they were talking about the weather, and they came back out of the weather, and the woman reporter said, and I did a video on it, so you can go back and check. It's just amazing, and I just got chills when that happened. Chills! And the woman reporter said, "I'm glad the weather's getting better. I didn't like the snow flurries this morning." And I was like, oh. So I would have never known about this if I just wouldn't have happened to go through. And we're talking on the they have the thing that watch live over there, and it's like 4 hours, and you have to go through all the 4 hours. And I was just trying to zip through it, and I just happened to land on that, and that was God leading me right to that spot to tell me, to tell you, He's right there, right on it. Yeah, see, a lot of times I have dreams too. And, well, a lot of times I'll have dreams and I only remember like bits and pieces. But whenever I have a vivid dream where I remember it, then I always document it because not all the time, but a few times they actually come true. And, yeah, trying to figure out what they mean. Usually, yeah, it's probably never know. But this one was like all laid out. And it was weird too because Thursday came around and all the games that were in Columbus were on Friday. But Thursday, there was some stuff happening already with the 10s. And then I was like, oh, the $10 bills. Channel 10 news here. But the $10 bills, I don't know if there's anybody new that hasn't heard the story yet or not. If you want to hear the story, I could try to make it quick. It's kind of but it's just so amazing. I love telling it because it's just amazing how God can do that. So that's what I got out of the dream because I thought there was going to be a blackout or something. I thought there was going to be some kind of event in Columbus. And I wasn't sure if it was going to be the whole country or the whole world. So that's why I was warning people. I said, just in case, be prepared in case it was a blackout for everybody. But I just assumed it was a blackout from my dream because in the dream, the lights went out. There's a blackout, and everywhere I looked out power was out too. I had to take a hit of my asthma spray. Sorry. Okay. My breathing's been a little bad the last week or two. A little bit, not terrible. But and then the 10s there's the Channel 10 news, 10 months and 10 days from the dreams, and then the three $10 bills, and then there's a Nationwide Securities that was 10 blocks away from Nationwide Arena. It's just a bunch of stuff that could never possibly happen. There's no way. There's no way you could predict all of that 10 months ahead of time. And it's weird because it was when the yes, I need to finish up Revelation. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and I just never got around to doing it. I guess since they're allowing me to do live streams, which is weird. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think there's something going on because I cannot upload any videos on YouTube now. And I guess it's allowing me to do live streams. I can upload videos from my phone. Oh, crap. I need to charge this. No, that would have been terrible if I would have lost power. Okay, but now my phone's charged at least. Okay, should be good now. What happened? I lost my chat. What happened? Live chat. Came back again. That was weird. It knocked me out of the chat. That's the second time it did that to me. But anyway, we still don't know the whole meaning, unless the meaning was just to show how awesome God is and how impossible it could be for anybody else to do that. I would love to hear the actual odds on that. I wonder if there's a way. Because that would be insane. I don't even know how you would figure that, because then the snow flurries. You know, what's the odds of it snow flurrying on that day too? Too weird. It's too much. But there might be more, because some of the stuff did not come true yet. There was parts, the bank. I was in a bank, and that was the whole thing. I was in a bank, so I thought that would have been a key thing. And okay, good. But it's just I lost the chat for some reason. The bank. I was in the bank. I don't know if the button-down shirt means anything. I didn't really think anything about it, but I had the money in a shirt pocket instead of my wallet, and I never would do that in real life. And then there was security guards. There was people in the bank panicking. And then there was there's a blackout outside. Everywhere that I could see was blacked out. There was people in another building next door that just seemed like they didn't either know what happened or didn't care. They didn't seem concerned at all. And then the second dream, there was a SWAT team. I think it was a SWAT team. I mean, it could have been National Guard, something like that, but there was a bunch of people outside, outside the bank before the blackout and lockdown. So I was expecting something with a bank or a blackout or a lockdown, something like that. But that didn't happen. But then Steve was saying that because we were praying so much just to protect the people of Columbus and us too, and we just prayed, and he thinks that maybe we interceded and stopped them, and maybe they decided not to do it or choose a different time to do it, or who knows. I don't know, but this weird thing with the Mueller thing, and then that weird thing on the CBS, that's so weird. And then it was weird because the outages only happened on the Tennessee games. What's the odds of that? All the other games didn't have any problems. Anybody else got any thoughts on that? I really think this is something big, and I still think there's more, but I thought, if it would have been fulfilled, it would have been fulfilled by the end of today. But I could be wrong. Maybe it'll be fulfilled later. What happened? Weird. repeating numbers lately. I had 77 and 41, and the 10s have been coming up. The 10s were, I guess, the $10 bills, but then they came up everywhere, 10s and 77. What's the odds? Just the odds of a dream predicting 10 months in advance that Tennessee would play on a Friday, second game in Columbus, Ohio, and it would snow flurry that day, and they would score 77 points. What's the odds of that? Just that alone. That's got to be billions to one. Number one, Matt Man, hello. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. Don't know what to think of this. I had to call it Cute Kittens. I always thought what would happen if I called the video Cute Kittens and then just showed like the sun simulator or something. What would people think? Would there be more people viewing it just because, oh, cute kittens? I don't know. But wow. So number one, Matt Man, here's what we were looking at here. Somehow, some way during the Tennessee game. Yeah. And it's weird too because you know the original dream was in May 12th, 2018. And I remember the dream. I remembered it vividly. But so much time went by, but I remembered, when the time was coming, because I know when the tournament's coming up, and I remember the day and everything. I went back and I listened to the video because I wasn't sure about everything, and there was a lot of it I forgot. 555. There's a lot of the video of the dream I forgot, so it was nice that I went back over it, and then I just kind of had it in the back of my head. Because I was waiting for the selection to come out, and when they announced the field for the tournament, I looked, and when I saw Tennessee second game, Columbus, Ohio, I was like, okay, boom, that's God. And I went straight to did video, and I said the whole, I laid it all out again. So. God trying to wake us. That's what I was hoping too. I was hoping that this would wake some people up, because I really think we're getting so close. And I don't know. It's like people either are don't believe in the sun simulator, don't believe, or they don't care. But I think there's things changing with that. And the new thing was possibly. I'm sorry. Not cute kittens. The new theory, which I still haven't got to put the video out, and now I can't put the video out. I was waiting till all this went by, and I was going to put that video out. I could still do it if I have to. It's no problem. I'll do it on the phone if I have to. But I was going to put up a thing about Mental Samurai. Do you remember Mental Samurai, or the game show Mental Samurai just started last week? All signs are there. Flooding will cause shortages. Yes. Synchronicity, equinox, or the solar flare, or the CME. Right. Number one, Matt Man, I'm going back on that. Dreams are linked to high. Sorry, I missed a few of these comments. Sorry, going back on a couple of them. Indigo is linked to higher energies. When you sleep, your energy doesn't. Yeah, but that's God. That's God. That's not energy that's making all those predictions, all that stuff come true. Chemtrails. Yeah. They're ramping that up too. Chemtrails. Yeah, time seems to go by fast. Before the daylight savings times changed, it always seemed like the sun was setting really early, and then it was like really dark fast, and then it felt like when it's 9 o'clock, it felt like it was more like midnight. It's like, what's going on? Truth frees old men will dream dreams. Is it? Yeah. Well, yeah. Or is it? I think it's the other way. Young men will prophesy, and old men will dream dreams. What are you calling me, old? I used that earlier too. Yes, God is giving us dreams, and there's going to be a lot more coming as the closer we get too. Everybody here is awesome. I love this group of people. Simulators linked to the Schumann resonance. God is all energy, therefore everywhere. And okay, Indigo, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna try to remember this. And whenever I see like a spike in the Schumann, I'm gonna try to. Wow, that'd be hard to coordinate that exactly, but try to look up or film the sun during that time and see if it's more intense. Because there's some times where it's just like, what the heck is going on? It's like, and then it shorts out my camera. Yeah, could be. Good one. Leland Jones keeping time in Jerusalem with sundial. Yeah, that's like the only way to really, truly know. I'll guide you. Please. Please do. Please do. Lynn Jones channel. Okay. See, I got to write stuff down because there's so many times that I'll be doing a show or something, and then people say, "Hey, check this out, check that out," and then I'll forget. If I don't write it down, I'll forget. I wrote it down. Right. Well, just for truth, yes. Yes, we're getting close. And I'm going to start just, every day I'm just going to be praying every single day. I'm going to be praying on my videos more. I used to do that all the time where I'd pray right before I started, but then it started to get to where I was praying too much. So if anything, I'll just pray on one of the videos per day at least. Polar flip maybe soon. Digital time, right? They can mess with the time too. Uh-oh, Little Wing. If you love this world, then you can't inherit heaven. We are not of this world. We're just here now. And then we're just here for a short time, and then we're going to be up in heaven. As it is with Jesus. Resonance is linked to a human. Huh? I missed that one. Sorry. The resonance is linked to a human. As well as it was with Jesus. It does help. You can never pray too much. Yeah, I think the moon don't come up for a little bit. And if it's, I don't. Oh, yeah, it's not. That doesn't light. It's. Well, I can check. Let's check it. Doesn't hurt to check. I need a woman, by the way. I do too, but I don't know. I don't know if that's in the cards for me. I think I might be too busy with God. What was I doing? I checked the Schumann, right, already? Showed you, yeah. Oh, there was something on the Schumann that I wanted to show you. It's been quiet, but there's some weird letters or something. It looks like letters or symbols or something. I wanted to show you guys this. Check this out. Over here. Doesn't it look like some kind of writing or something? Letters? It looks like the R is the first letter over on the left side, and then after that, it's hard to tell. Do you guys see that? if we're in this truther community, we're probably all single. Who would want to be with us crazy people? The resonance will spike in the morning. Okay. Does anybody see the lettering? Or what looks like letters? Huh. Single woman on a deathbed. Not literally, I hope. M. Celeste. Singleton Hatters. Horrible pain. We'll be praying for you. Lord Jesus, dear Lord Yeshua, pray for M. Celeste right now with whatever she's going through with pain. You know her pain. You know her situation. You know her heart. Please, Lord, heal her. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Yeshua, please heal her. Take away the pain. In your precious name, amen. I'm single because I'm not married. CBD. Another thing too, you guys, I just want to say something because of what's been going on. There's also something else that happened too. I was so busy today and yesterday. Well, it happened last night where my phone, nobody could call me and I can't call anybody. And it's still that way now. And when I called last night to the customer care, they were closed. So they said, call back. I don't know if they were open today anyway, but I was so busy with everything, I didn't bother with it. But something's wrong there too. So I'm losing things. So I'm thinking, if go over to my other channel, at least just write or keep this in the back of your head to those who will listen to the number 2. In case you don't have to subscribe, if you do, that's fine too. But just if something happens to this channel, then you can go to the other channel, and I'll try to put stuff I usually put here over there. The other one, the other channel is just a backup channel, and I don't really put anything on there. I was putting up flashback videos from from when I started, and it's amazing, all the stuff that was back then too. But it's mainly there just for backup in case something happens to this one. Richard in Boston, upload harp as art. Sky spells. There's that would not surprise me one bit. Sky spells and symbology. Certain free. I sometimes see letters and numbers and faces for sure. Lots of faces. Oh, sorry, the mental samurai thing. Oh God, I get distracted so easily. Okay, so the mental samurai video that I was going to put up, but now I can't upload. So in the mental samurai, it's a trivia game. They put somebody, contestants, in this sphere, and it's like the sphere that like they use to spin the astronauts around in. And was it like a centrifuge? Is that what that is? But it's like and they're in this thing, and it whips them around a little bit. It doesn't go like the astronauts did, but when they're first starting out, they put the sphere like upside down where the person is facing downwards and the camera's facing up. And when the thing gets in the middle, there's a big like round thing up there, and it looks like a halo. And it looks like where the the halo in the sun simulator would be. And it matches up in there. It's like really weird. And I had last March, in fact, I don't know exact day, but there's a friend, a sub, who was going through some old ancient artwork, and there were these old art paintings where these orbs were coming down from the sky to Earth, and it looked like these little spheres, and there's like one person or an angel, fallen angel, in side of them, and that's what it reminded me of. And then it came down to the portal thing. Someone else was mentioning too that the sun simulator looks like a portal. What if it was a portal? A lot of times we see that weird blue color energy around, and that could be like a nebula too. That's another new theory. Nebula. Maybe we're seeing a nebula behind there. But what is if these orbs or spheres are coming through this portal at certain times down to Earth? I don't know. It sounded really crazy to me, but when I saw that show, it reminded me of it, and I was like, what? And then they're moving it up to this round thing up there that looks like a halo. Come on. It's just too weird. And every time I see something on TV, it winds up showing up in the skies. CERN is looking for a key that they don't understand. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to I'm going back on the chat for a sec. Sorry, I was going off on a tangent there. Tuning my spot. This is our phones daily. Yeah, I know. Well, now it's my computer. It's weird because now my phone, I've been able to upload videos, but that's it. No, I don't know. God, when I called about the phone, it said that I didn't have enough money in my account, and I'm like, what? I paid for 3 months in advance. I was paid up through June. Tiffany, my name is Stefan. Oh, I missed something. Maybe they're different. Okay, sorry. Gosh, it's like I'm skipping over indigos. There are different pitches created by combining the third eye vortex with low frequency binary beats, so-called tuning. I know there's some stuff up there where they have is it 78.3 hertz, and you can fall asleep to it, meditate to it, all that. I also heard something recently from somebody that said that one of the glands in your brain is being manipulated, and that's like our way to talk to God and be more in the spirit, I guess, too. Okay, now I'm trying to get back here. Sorry. Airmaster is a given title. Given? Who gave that to you, if I might ask? Lots of faces of animals. I see dragons all the time. I see all kinds of weird animals, too. This is the CERN, harp cell tower, electronic war on us in Jesus' name. Yes. The only thing we can do that, and we can have some effect, but they're going to keep going. CERN is evil. Well, let's do that. Let's all Yeshua. In the name of Yeshua, we rebuke Satan and CERN and all the evil that comes out of there with the demons and the fallen angels. We rebuke that now in the name of Jesus, in the name of Yeshua. About the light and frequency. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that, little wing. Everything's coming to flourishing. It is happening fast now. Fruitation. It does look like a portal. CERN's looking for a key that they don't understand. Moving planets. Spiritual key. Spiritual key. Saw the video made with the moon and the clouds. That was crazy. I was seeing the same thing. Phoenix. Lucifer lens. Vatican used to see CERN damage. We know they have the the Lucifer telescope. What? I had to get over back to you, number one, Matt Man. Number one, Matt Man, you were the one who helped inspire the finger test. And then the finger test, it seemed like my finger was too big. So I was going to take a pen, and this is, I think, God, too. I really do. I was taking a pen and it was kind of broken, and the middle part fell out. Where the ink is in, the little thin part, it fell out. And I was like, this would be even better. And that little thin thing just knocks out the sunlight. What? Truth freeze like Planet of Apes sound attacks. I'm getting behind this again. Not sure where that was at. It's a two-way door. Now, that's funny, Indigo, that you say that, because we were talking about, my pastor was talking about Genesis 28 through 30 today, and it was about Jacob's ladder, where the angels were going and up and down the ladder through a portal. Wow, it's all crazy how everything is happening. Did I tell you guys? I don't know if I did. On my last video I said it, that I had it wasn't a dream a couple nights ago, and it wasn't a dream. I just woke up. Something woke me up, and I went and checked the time, and it was 2:15. I went back to bed, and I woke up again. I checked the time. It was 3:15. So we were checking that stuff out. The pineal gland. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm way behind. See, that's what I mean. I like to keep up with the chat and talk back, and answer people's questions and comment back, and reply to everything. But then sometimes I get way far behind. But see, that's why I love this community that we have here, Welders for Truth. We encourage each other, and that's what we need to do. We don't need to be, fighting and putting each other down. That just defeats our purpose. We're trying to bring love here. We're trying to, worship God and to get closer to God, and helping people see the truth. Hell Matrix is eliminating God just from our thoughts, and there was talking about the Matrix now. You remember the movie, you guys, The Truman Show? Go back and watch the last 20 minutes of this movie again. When Jim Carrey he leaves, and the whole town is trying to find him, and they can't find him anywhere, and then he's on the boat. Well, it's nighttime, and they can't find him, and the Ed Harris, the producer of the show, he says, put the sun on, turn the sun on. And when they turn the sun on, it's white, just like the sun simulator. And this is from 1998. It's crazy. And then, we got the dome and everything. I'm not saying that flat Earth is there, but I really believe that we are in a dome and we do have a firmament. I do believe that. Sorry. All right. Back here. Dream of being in a line with 6 others. I was called this. I raised my hand. The wind blew. I woke up, and now I paved the way. Awesome. Pen test works. Yeah. If we can get enough people to do this pen test and just convince people, because people don't, if they're just coming on to and watching people do it, they need to do it for themselves. If they see them doing it for themselves, then maybe they'll finally wake up. Black goo found, and it's very real. I saw that but I didn't watch the video, but I saw the the notification about it. Goo is Osiris tomb just been found. Circles that grab onto objects. That's sun simulator lenses beaming down to Earth. Okay. It's funny you said that, because I was talking to Maverick, and he thinks that it's electromagnetic energy that's maybe creating that. But yeah. The lens. And that's another thing too. I've been getting the lens, I can get it almost every day now. When it's clear. When there's no chemtrails. Gosh, I'm way behind. Sorry. Meteor Some say the meteor off California coast in a few states was a missile. I've been seeing some weird chemtrails. A couple times I've seen like this plane. I don't think it's a plane though. And it's going like straight up and it's going super, super slow. And I'm like, what in the world? God is bringing his people together. You know, we might be part of this great awakening. The great revival. Build. Fellowship is important. Yes. Back when I left high school in a very small town, they were eliminating the Lord's Prayer and putting cameras at every door. It's a way to slow the process they put together. It's a slow process. Yeah. I think they got a whole lensing system up there. Yes. That's what I've been saying for a while now. I don't think it's just one lens. I think there's multiple lenses. And I think when we see a halo, I think that's the result of a lens. It looks like a camera lens. And we're getting double ones inside of each other now where there's lines inside of the lens. I mean, I've been seeing it. And that's what I've been seeing on all these TV shows and stuff. The logos for ABC is that. And I notice it every time. I always have to put a circle. I move my fingers in a circle. Every time I'm like, look. Frank Brothers, what's up? Look at old late night shows. Late night shows as in, sorry, I'm way behind on the chat, sorry. Like the talk shows, the Tonight Show and stuff like that. What's to come? Pen test. Reminds me of some ultraviolet line. No. The pen test is just taking a pen and pointing it up towards the sun simulator, to prove it's a sun simulator. If you move it into the center of the lights, it'll be blotted out. And that proves that you can't blot out the real sun. So take a pen, videotape it, and then move the pen through the middle of it. And if you can center it just right in the middle, it'll knock out that middle little tiny disc. That's where all the light's shining around it. And it'll also knock out the rose petals too. It knocks it out. Tell us, number one, Matt, man, telescopic rainbow reflection maker. Messing with refractions. It is. What is? Sorry, they tell us what's to come. Sorry, I'm way behind. I'm getting behind. In between something. Okay. Sorry. Yes, with red spots, rose petals. Hollywood. Only give us predictive programming. Yep, we get that predictive programming. It's like they have to show us, but they try to hide it in stuff right in plain sight. They no longer put up donated Bibles up for resale. Wow. God is supreme. Showing simulator commercials and movies now. Yep. Soft disclosure. Yes. Great awakening to me is ascension, the waking up of the body of Christ. Yes. The great revival. Same. I would think that was like the same thing. God is supreme. Those two predictive program for sure. And I want to show you guys that video. Can't do it. I'll have to take a video. It's dumb. I'll have to take a video from my phone now, recording my camera from my computer, and then putting it up. Mark was crying at the end of the show because he realized how God is working to bring us all together. That's awesome. Boogeyman has quite a few. Yes, Boogeyman has a lot of good stuff. Definitely. Black center, it rotates. Now, I see it as a white disc, but yes, it's also a black, like a black dot. And if you remember, the Police sang about that. There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's the same old thing as yesterday. Solar-powered drones are being used as 5G satellites. Oh, God. Above the cloud, 200 feet wide, that stay up for weeks. Wow. I never thought of them using it like that. Wow, they have all the 5G satellite towers that can bounce all those radio frequencies back and forth. And if they had drones, they could even widen the spectrum or reach places. Wow, and reach places that the towers might not be able to reach. God, that's terrible. Boogeyman stopped. You don't even show up on Discord. It's weird. After it came out and said that there's no planets around Earth, they stopped. Wow, I didn't even realize that. I sent him an email about all the stuff, my dream and everything, and I didn't get no response from him. He usually always answers me. Okay, I'm caught up in the chat. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm back. Okay. Let's check the news real quick over in Columbus. Nothing seemed to happen in Columbus, though. But I was in Columbus. I know that for a fact. Everything matched up. And it was weird because it took a while to figure everything out. But I figured it out from the snowflakes, from the snow flurries. What's this? Yes, the shapes above and within. Yes. Could be. Yeah, 5G. India. Aaron, hey, what's up? It's nice to have some perspective from other parts of the world, too. How's it going in India? Message held for review. Oh, look at that. They held it for review. Show. There we go. forthewoke.com. Yeah. Sun dimming keeps the sun. Sun dimming keeps the sun to power the drones. Wow. Over our field. So some of us have control of our fields. Some of our fields are larger than you can imagine. Manchester, England. So England must be about 4 in the morning. Let's see. Something like that. 4 or 5 in the morning. Some clips and swim balloon ships. They may have unleashed viruses. Gosh. Plus all the vaccines and the chemtrails. North Carolina and Ohio. Martin's Ferry. How far was Martin's Ferry again from Columbus? I had a guy from St. Mary's say that they had a power outage at his factory and they sent everyone home, and even the backup generators wouldn't work. Yeah, I remember you were on the East Coast. And that's why I thought, well, why are you in Ohio now? Think of your field as a manifestation of your faith. I've been trying to get more and more in the spirit. Daytime. So India's daytime. What's this? 2.5 years? What? Oh, shit. I should be checking my messages, make sure I'm not missing nothing. No, okay. Nothing there. Whew. Wow. What a day. All right, so wow, here's an American Airlines extends 737 MAX related cancellations. I think there's something up with that too. Petrochemical cleanup continues. Houston ship channel closed. There's been over in Texas. There was a chemical plant that blew up, and can't remember. Yeah, petrochemical tank, and it released a lot of toxic chemicals into the air, and a lot of people were getting sick. And they're saying it's a lot worse. We got New Zealand attack. Note left at fire at California mosque. What? Oh. So there's like a copycat thing. Children. Yeah, but that was after the fact. It's weird. In Columbus, Ohio, there's 2 school closures, too. Oh, there's another story just came. Police investigating death of a woman found in North Columbus. There was a gas leak in Columbus, and I thought maybe that was going to be something. Maybe there's going to be an explosion or something. Uh-oh, what happened? Let me get back to over here. Oops, sorry about that. All right, where was I at? Hey, Tisroof. Benzene being spread air and water. It's almost 3 a.m. in England. Flood. Some claim Army Corps engineers did it. We're going to probably have floods here soon. What do we call night? It's 8 in the morning for about 2 weeks now. Can't sleep until 8 a.m. That's weird. I've been having some weird stuff with sleeping too. I mean, it's back to normal now, but for a while I couldn't stay up past like 11 or 12. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like always late. I'm always late night, 2, sometimes 3 in the morning. Food shortages will can't talk. Food shortages to come. Now stored grains lost as well as future food growth crops lost. The period of the 2 witnesses is almost over. What? We're all supposed to see the 2 witnesses, which I believe is Enoch and Elijah, or about to begin. Okay, about to begin. That's possible. 3 a.m. smart meter data goes out and awakes many folks. Wow. Yeah, if you have a choice, don't get smart meter. All the news is gone. This one was kind of weird. The second Parkland student has died in apparent suicide. I don't know if I can find an old. It's probably too. Well, it says load more. Police searching for a man who stole television from a hotel room in northeast Columbus. And it's too far. Here's Cute Puppy. National Puppy Day. That was yesterday. I don't know if it's going to go far enough back. Shaq is going to try to revive Papa John's. I don't want to get into that one over there. Controversy. All right, I'm tired of. Okay, there it is right there. It was the Olentangy River Road in North Columbus back open following gas leak. All right. Oh, there it is. Parkland shooting survivor takes her own life. And that was on the 22nd. And then somebody, it was today. So 2 days late, 2 days apart. Now let's see if it was somebody from, it could be wrong. If it was somebody from Ohio. What happened? It was supposed to go to the story. Instead, it went back to there. What? I want to know why schools are closed. I want to know why I couldn't see that story. Oh, well. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see what we go. Benzene from the chemical spill in Texas, not localized. I'm sure it's in the atmosphere. They will have control of their fields and be able to interact with the earth. They, as in the fallen angels? 8 meters directly across from my apartment. Ugh. Caught the moon blinking. I caught that a few years ago. Wow. Caught the moon blinking. The other night, the moon was so bright, I actually had to turn down the brightness on my camera. Are you kidding me? I've seen a couple times where I got lens flares from the moon. Come on. What? It's been a while since that happened, though. I always wake at 3 a.m. That's when I was born. 3:10. Wow. Here's the 3:10. 3:10s. So you're always most alert around the time you were born. Well, maybe that's what, because I know I was born early in the morning. The two witnesses, what? What? The two witnesses will have control of their right. Okay, that makes sense because it says that fire will come from their mouths, and anyone that tries to harm them will be harmed in the same way, or killed in the same way. Check out the Shield Smart Meters. How's your family? Well, it's not good actually. I'm probably gonna have to be getting out of here soon. Me and my sister, we've been putting up with my mom's drinking for a while, and we've been trying our hardest to stop her from drinking, but she always finds a way to get money and buys it anyway. And, it wouldn't be so bad if, just someone was drinking and, being all right, but she always has to start fights, and it's just terrible. So we're going to have to put her in a nursing home. And tomorrow, me and my sister, we're going to go down and get her committed, I guess. It's really bad. So, yeah, could use a little prayers for that, I guess. See what happened 4 days later in history. 4 days later in history from today? What do you mean, Indigo? Let's see. I'm not sure what that was. View my natal chart. Your natal chart. Okay, try. Natal chart interpretation? November. Oh. Birth chart. History. I can do that too. Oop. 28th. 1978. So I know how old you are. I got you by 11 years. I forgot to put in history. What happened on this day today in history? We are all born to be who we are supposed to be. God made us while we were in the womb. Billy Sims, boom! 44 Heisman Trophy. Billy Sims, he used to be really good until he blew his knees out. He was really good. I thought he was going to be, the best running back, and then Barry Sanders came and he blew everybody away. All right, sorry. Okay. YouTube fixing to blacklist all. Yep, I'm worried we're going to be going down. So that's why, remember my backup channel to those who listen to with the number 2. Just remember that in case something happens to this one. Election day. Blah 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 blah. We're elected. All right, November. Did I put something in? No, I put November. November. Oh, 8. Oh, what happened? It went to the 28th. What? I thought I put 18th in. Did I not? Okay, 70. Can I get a late full calendar? 18. See if it switches. There we go. Sorry. Oh, Jonestown. Yeah, and thing is, she doesn't want to stop. So the thing is she doesn't realize how she is when she's drunk, and she always thinks that, oh, I don't do nothing wrong. I just sit here. She always says that's her thing is I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting here. When she's fighting with us, screaming at us, physically, attacking us. And I've recorded her many times and showed her, her crawling around, can't even stand up, and it's bad. And I show her stuff like that. Oh, that's not me. You put somebody else there to pretend they were me. Something like that. All right, sorry. Jim Jones, suicide. Is that it? Was that it? Was supposed to be it? Right. Well, no, we're not going to put her. She's gonna have to go through rehab for at least 3 days before that happens. We got kicked out. Good. I'm glad you're back. But Indigo, was that it, or was there something else? What happened? Events. What was I on? Was I on all anyway? No, that's just the whole month. Oh well. Let me know if that's what you were thinking of. My energy signature. So did you want the what was it? The natal thing? Huh? I looked that up, by the way. And I was confused. Is that it? No. And Starflower, welcome, by the way. I'm sorry if I missed when you got here. Al-Anon, no. Probably should, though. Come off the sun. Yes. I have been noticing what was it? What day was it? It was on Friday. Friday it was so bright and intense, and it was just so big too. The light around it. I mean, with the naked eye, you couldn't. It was just huge, and you couldn't even look at it. It was awful. And when I took a video of it, it moved around. The whole thing was moving around. It wasn't in a stationary place. Maybe they have asked or something. We've she's been in rehab so many times, and there was what was it called? Gosh darn, there's some pill that makes it so you're sick. You don't want to drink because you get sick every time you take this medicine, this pill. I forget what it was called, but we know that if she just would never take it. The Blue Star by the Sun. No. Together my binoculars. Alcohol sucks. Yeah, I don't drink. Yeah. And you know how it says that the alcoholism skips a generation? Me and my sister don't drink. I mean, I drink here and every once in a while, but when I do drink, I only drink a little bit. I don't ever go to get way past drunk. I never do that. At least not in I used to when I was young, but that was a long time ago. And yeah, I learned my lessons through that. And if I did drink, when I remember when I used to drink a little more, I would feel so crappy the next day that it would take me a day or two to recover. It's not worth it. And she with my mom though, she just keeps going on nonstop. I mean, for weeks and weeks, every day. And it's like, she'll get herself so drunk that she passes out. But then she'll wake up like an hour later and then right back to it. And then she has to. So the thing is she doesn't know how to stop at all. She has to get completely as far as you can go. Yes, I'm glad it skipped me also. Yeah, and we've tried so many times, and she, most of the time she doesn't even want to try. There's times where she'll go for a while, a week, and whoa. I was just looking over the side there. There's a triangle with the all-seeing eye in it. Antabuse, thank you. Yes, we were going to try that, but we know she wouldn't take it. So it would be worthless because unless there's some way we could slip it to her, slip it to her in her drink. No, I don't know how that would work. Yeah, she'll sometimes binge for a good month all in a row and not stop every day. Energy just shifted southwest. It's moving quickly. See, I got one to you when I was 22 and that did it. Yeah, good. Yeah, you don't want to be drinking and driving. That's for sure. That's how my mom's getting. It's like she doesn't even think it's that bad. And she'll ask me, "Where are you going?" Like I have to pick up my kid or something. And then, "What time are you leaving?" And I'll tell her. And then literally within like a few seconds, 30 seconds later, she's, "What time are you going?" I'm like, "I just told you." "No, you didn't." And she won't. Oh, it's awful. Sorry, getting behind on this again. Only works if you take it. Yep. See, so she would never take it. That's why we never actually did it because she would. I know she would just refuse. Sun, rainbow, and blue. It's really crappy quality. We can see it. It's still framed with the camera around to show it's not a camera flare. Let's remember that. She with the exclamation point. I have to write stuff down or I won't. And also, too, if you guys want me to watch something or see something, yeah, put it in the comments here. And if I forget, please remind me because a lot of times I forget and stuff. Wow. She had to be withdrawn at that time. Wow. I'm sorry, Tiffany. She doesn't want to face the reality. Yeah, that's what it is. She always talks about her past all the time, how bad her past, but then a lot of times, she won't even, she won't tell us what it is. But she's told me a few bad stuff that's happened in her life. And yeah, I can see how that would be traumatic, but it's like, that was so long ago. Why is it just coming out now? Just kind of Central Happening Network channel having what we are. What? Just caught a Central Happening Network channel and similar covering what are we doing? Keep your mom in prayer. I'm always praying for my mom. I need to pray more because sometimes I forget because everything. Nicole Kisses. Yes, Michael Jackson. Jeez. See, it wouldn't be so bad. You know how some people will just get kind of stupid, drunk, and they'll be laughing or something, and then they'll just pass out. You know, that wouldn't be so bad. There's a deeper problem. Sorry. You have to have boundaries. We get to we took all her credit cards away and everything, so she couldn't buy it, but she always finds a way to get money. On the talk show, want to see it. Oh, I just want went on the talk show. Check out never sometime like okay. Oh, I wanted to check the Schumann again, in case it goes on to something here. Getting behind again. Actions, emotions, diseases. Refresh this. Refresh. I'm gonna pray for. Thank you for praying. Thank you for prayers. Can help folks quit alcohol and the CBD. What's her choice? Chose her life. Right, I know. So yeah, so I mean, a lot of times me and my sister will feel guilty, but it's we're trying our best, and we don't know what else to do. All right, Indigo. Thanks for coming. God bless you. What's inbound? Some energy like the CME. Black seed oil. My sister's got a whole bunch of vitamins and stuff. Black seed oil. She's got that too. Helps with withdrawals. Huh. See, that's another thing too. We always tell her, you got to drink some water, and that's all she'll drink is alcohol only. So she has to be so dehydrated. I don't know, and this has been going on for so long. I honestly think that you could have the 20-year-old healthy as can be, and if they drank like she was drinking, they would die. I don't know how she can do it. It's on solar winds. Thank you. Hydrated. Yeah, you have to stay hydrated, right? So if I ever do drink, I like to have a drink and then I'll drink a glass of water. A drink a glass of water. And that way, and I always drink a lot of water beforehand too, and then a lot afterwards too. That's the best way to keep getting hangovers too. All right. Sorry. Oh, I wanted to go back and look at this again for a sec. So I want to see what this is. Archangel. Teaspoon daily. Black seed, about $30, an 8-ounce bottle. Yeah, my sister's big into the cumin. She takes a bunch of stuff too. I need to do it more too, but it's now that I'm finally stopped my sneezing and my allergies and stuff. Because I go through these phases where I'm just sneezing all the time, and I'm trying to figure out what's doing it. And I was doing the vitamin D. I got vitamin D liquid vitamin D, and I was doing that, and then I had this spell of sneezing, but I was also taking vitamin C, and what else was I taking? And then supposedly I'm allergic to peanuts now. I don't know if I am or not, but I was. I don't know if I still am, but I remember I had a peanut butter sandwich, but this is a while back though, and then I was sneezing. So I'm trying to figure out what's causing it, because I think my body can't take something. Wow. All right. So winds are colliding. I was looking back into this one. It would never let me go to here. Are you an archangel? Peanut oil used in vax is why. Vaccines. Okay. That's right. I know. And Little Wing, she's the nicest person in the world when she's sober. But it's like total opposite evil. It's like she's possessed. Yeah. Right, right. And I know she's awesome when she's sober. Yes. I don't know how to ask the next question, I guess. Grim Reaper. Both good and evil. The archangels, though, aren't. See, I'm not sure about a lot of the stuff about the archangels. Aren't the archangels supposed to be coming down to Earth in the end times? Well, I mean, we're close to the end times, I guess. Sorry, where was I at? Mold. Some people can have mold. Wow. And plus, I was exposed to the mold, too. Turmeric. Body aches. Yeah, my sister takes that. It gives anyway, living life. Pollen's terrible. Bumblebees are out in full force. Haven't seen no bees in a while. We should all probably detox, yeah. Black pepper. Ooh, black pepper makes me sneeze. I've ever loyal to the creator. Good. That's good. Yes. Sorry if I'm disappointed. Yeah. And you know the reason we don't get vitamin D anymore and why there's such a epidemic of vitamin D deficiency is because we're not getting the real sun no more. It's the sun simulator. All right, I'll just look up the catalyst, the witness. I want to read this over here too. Grim and destructive duties. Considered a fallen angel. Are you a fallen angel? But you're with. Wait, hold on. Fallen angel remains one of the Lord's servants. Seventh heaven. Chief angel of the fifth heaven. I'm learning things. Fake sun. We have a real sun still. A lot of people try to say, "Oh, if there's a sun simulator, where does the real sun go?" Well, it's still there somewhere. It's just, yeah, we have. I call it a sun simulator still, but it's a lensing system. It's not like a contraption up in the sky. I think they're using lenses, and we have other channels, seeing the same thing with the lenses. They're blocking out the sun. Yes. But it could be Planet X that's blocking the sun, and that's why they need to use the sun simulator. Yeah, see? That's exactly truth, Freeze. That's awesome, because I always wondered about that. I said, what about these people that are in the sun all the time, like construction workers? So that wouldn't make any sense. That's why I always wanted to have test. That's awesome. Yeah, see? I knew it. Mac on Earth. It modifies your natural sun vitamin D and 65 for health. They sever? This is a real sun with the simulator. Okay. It's like a reflector. Yeah. I'll be using directed lenses, right? And I've seen some channels even saying, sorry, I'm getting behind, magnifying glass, like how we use magnifying glasses in the sun to burn ants or whatever. And now we're going to be the ants. And I was thinking, too, that could be in the end where it says it's going to be so hot and people are going to, they're like their skin is going to melt from the heat. Maybe that could be that. Fifth heaven, Mac on Earth, Schumann resonance. Wow. Oh, one of the questions I was going to ask, if you're an angel, fallen angel, archangel, why would you be on YouTube? I mean, it's cool if it's if it's true and everything. Scorched earth. We'll find life in the lens, yeah, and whatever else in place. They don't right. Sometimes it seems like all of a sudden it'll just get super intense, and then it feels like your skin is burning suddenly. My truth. Huh? Yep, we are the ants now. Right. I don't know, but I think things are happening quicker. Things are happening quicker and quicker, and I've noticed the sun simulator has been changing a lot lately too. And the moon's been crazy. The moon's been looking like the sun. It's so bright now. What the heck is going on? We need a revelation. Or yeah, we need to do it again. I'll find some time in the next couple days. But I need to start. I finished, finally got my van fixed. Does it burn your skin when it direct light? Yes. I mean, it's not actually burning, but it feels like it's burning. 3.5 years is my 3.5 years are coming to a close. Well, I think if the Revelation sign, the Revelation 12 sign, was the start of the tribulation, then we would still have, was it 2 years? Let me think. Well, it's 1.5 years. So we'd have 2 years, about 2 years to go. We are Nephilim descendants. Turn up a notch. Maybe. Yeah, I've had it where I feel suddenly dizzy. Yes, I watched Donnie of Daytona. Yes, it's been a little bit since I've seen a video, but yeah, he's a great guy and a great truther, and he has excellent work. I love the drone footage, and has shown a lot of stuff too with Sun Simulator. The simulator stops with my last breath. Simulator stops at the midpoint of the tribulation. I'm just throwing that out there. 2021 March. Yep, I think that's what it came to. March 10th, I think. But I mean, we don't know exact days. But we could know the midpoint of the tribulation. When the Antichrist is revealed, we could know that. What we don't know the day or the hour is the rapture. 70th anniversary of Israel ends soon. Is that the end of the generation? Yeah, we're talking just a couple months. May. Just went on a cruise. Was barely out in the sun, but I came back sunburnt. Wow. Drone footage rocks. Yes, it does. Especially the luminaries. With the death of the witnesses. Well, then that would be at the end of the 7 years. Right, and a lot of people try to put words in my mouth. I've never said a date. That's one thing I won't do. Like even with this prediction with these dreams, I always say it's possible. That's why I always throw that out there. Because, I don't want people to be saying, oh, look at this guy, he's a liar. I'm trying to be so honest and true. What? Huh? They are already making a crown for him in Rome or something. Oh, the Antichrist. Okay. I've had a lot of people lately thinking that Trump is the Antichrist. See, the thing though with that is, then we would know, and he's not revealed until the midpoint of the tribulation. UVC is getting to the ground, right? That's why it's sunburn with no sunlight. Yeah, the UVC. I want to get on one of those meters, but the UVC meters are really expensive. The UVA and the UVB is not as expensive. It's still like $100, a little more than $100. The two Corys are the witnesses. The two Corys, Antichrist revealed in the middle of the tribulation. Exactly. Here they're going to be shutting down private drones. Really? That wouldn't surprise me either. The rapture is the search for the witnesses. The search for the witnesses. The witnesses are known. Everyone sees the two witnesses. It says the whole world will see the two witnesses. What? A lot? Like 4,500. Oh, the UVC? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's been off the charts. I haven't seen... Mr. MBB used to do that. I don't know if he still does, but he used to always do the UVA, UVB, UVC readings from different parts of the country and the world. No one always come back. Yeah. But remember, that's the rapture. And the reason I don't believe that no one knows the day or the time is when the pole shift happens, boom, everything's going out. No electricity. The earth is going to stop rotating. And then when it starts rotating back, it's going to speed up. And our days are going to be 16 hours long. It says a third of the day will be gone. So then it'll be traveling 16-hour days instead. And no one's going to be able to keep track of time anyway. That's why I think that. $400 to $500, yes. They're expensive. Michael Jackson accusers, witnesses. When their actions are made public. Well, they're supposed to be witnessing for 3.5 years. State of the world will be blamed on them. Okay. Lies Dexic has good moon footage. There's already not enough time in the day. The Earth's not moving already. The last dream I had that I thought might mean something that was really vivid in my head was about the dark side of the moon, which I thought at the time was about Planet X. I drew a picture of it, and it looks just like the dark side of the moon. What happens when you kill someone connected to the Schumann resonance? Didn't you say who was connected to the Schumann resonance? Was it? You said the two witnesses. Then that's when. No, because the two witnesses. There's the two. I thought that there's 4 angels that control the 4 corners of the earth. And if the two witnesses die, would it be like the that's loosed and the winds will blow and everything will happen? They pull the energy of the sun. Two witnesses pull the energy from the sun, the real sun. Everyone is connected to the Schumann. They come after. I'm getting confused. Did not even say that two witnesses be the 2 lampshades. The 2 candlesticks. The two candlesticks? The 2. Hold on. The 2 candlesticks. Door sticks. Gosh darn it. My mom again. I saw somebody that did something with the the two witnesses and lampstands, and I can't remember who did it, but it was very interesting in how they came up with the two witnesses. I don't think there's global warming or climate change, or if there is, it's not caused by us. It's caused by the two olive trees. Thank you. Thank you. The two olive trees, which is also the same as the two lampstands. Two lampstands. Lampstands? One connected to the sun. One of the two witnesses connected to the sun? It is confusing. Human is the Earth's natural vibration. It's usually constant, but it's been acting crazy, yes. April 9th is anniversary. Is our nation over and its generation, perhaps? They have to have the elections that are coming. Trump just announced the United States has recognized the Golden Heights as Israeli land. Olive tree. Elon Musk, oops, and the Carmen. Oh yeah. That was all fake too. A friendly reminder. Let me write that down. I watched a few of your videos, probably about 5 or 6 of them. Very interesting. Friendly reminder. I might have seen that one. Friendly. It's going to be big in Israel. I'm wondering who's going to be elected. And maybe that's what changes everything. If there's somebody newly elected, they might change everything around. Trump is on the third temple coin, along with Cyrus. What creations have witnessed everything from our creation? It has to be the sun and moon. Feel God in them all the time. Okay. God did create the sun and the moon. I get that a lot of time. God didn't create the sun simulator or the moon simulator. I'm like, no, didn't. I think the fallen angels did. What do you think about that, Indigo? Do you think the fallen angels created the sun simulator? Because I believe that. And Satan is the prince of light. Whoa, sorry. Golden Heights in World War III. King Jordan claims he will defend. They are real. Yes, please. Sanhedrin's live well, ready for placing you in world dominance. So the fallen angels made the sun simulator, or at least the technology for it. And Satan is the prince of light. Prince of the power of the air. Which is why Sam can interact with it. All right, well, just make sure you keep doing your job for God. All right. But see, the thing is he is deceiving. This could be one of the biggest deceptions of, our whole, there's so much deception. But, if the sun simulator is a deception, that was a good deception because even it fooled me. Thank you. I don't even know when the sun simulator started, but I know when I figured it out, and that was after the eclipse. That was my awakening, was the eclipse. I don't know if the fallen angels made the sun simulator, but they have the tech. I think they had the technology. Whether they, man helped with the technology to do it, I don't know. Nothing new under the sun, said Solomon. You ever hear about the book? The 1800s predicting Trump as the president. Really? No, I haven't seen that. I had to be in this chat tonight. Everybody, yeah, I love you guys. That's another thing. I just want to always say thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. 1997, possibly. I've heard Dr. Claudia Albers say 1998. I had pictures from 2005 that showed the sun simulator, the white sun. So I know it's been a while, so that wouldn't surprise me. I don't know, even early 2000s, I would say at least, maybe even since 9/11. But yeah, if it could even go back farther, maybe it was just, when the sun was still there and maybe they just used it sporadically and now they're using it like almost all the time. Not the light from within. All right, that Rh negative blood as energetic vessel designed to contain celesti. How many people have Rh negative blood? It was around 2,000. Yeah, okay. Yeah. New champion, God bless. Let's all keep each other in prayer. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Celestial beings. Okay. It's been fun to talk to y'all. I've been spraying since 97. I know they've been spraying at least since 2002. But yeah, could definitely be longer. What if Lucifer is in wheels that are called Ezekiel's wheel? And there are all eyes all around the wheels, and it's called the Morning Star. It's possible. I am Rh negative. Wow. I do. Sherry, you're also Rh negative? By the end, 144,000 minus 1. I have Rh negative A. Notice for truth, thank you. God bless you. Right. Always build people up and always encouragement. Yes. Thank you. Be safe. Yes, everybody be safe. And always, that's another thing too. I've been telling people what you said, Indigo. If you feel the air compressing, get to shelter. I don't know if that has anything to do with the dream that I had or, exactly, what, or the blackout or maybe the CME. I don't know, but I threw it out there because, and again, just in case, and better safe than sorry. I hope you don't mind. I've just been saying that. The Antichrist will be one of us. One of us. I believe the Antichrist will be like man and implanted with AI. Again, that's just a theory. Morning star versus sun. God bless you again, welders for truth. Thanks. Jesus is the bright and morning star. Lucifer is son of morning. Lucifer is called the morning sun, the morning brightness. Seen that in the Bible. King James versus the New International. How many of us are negative blood here? I don't know what I am actually, but it's one of the more common ones. Good job. Stop. What blood type do I have? No, I'm doing a show. What kind of blood do I have?
You've got O.
O positive?
Mm-hmm.
O positive. All right.
Yeah, white.
We're talking about that.
It's normal. O
Right.
positive is normal.
I know. Come on. What are you doing? No, come on. I'm doing a show. Hey, I'm a minute.
A minute, okay.
Sorry. Okay, I'm O positive? Sorry. I'm O negative. I thought you were RH negative. Or you're just talking about that. Is that what? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Okay, only 15% of the world is RH negative. Maybe. So I'm O positive. Being brought together. One of us in chat is the devil. What? Well, why would the devil want to help us? O plus universal donor. Think so too. God. Sorry. Blood types, never fear. When you have time to take a look at Zika's wheels, they have eyes all around. Their wheels, their wheels inside wheels and eyes inside the wheels. I did a video about it once. H is the reference to the plus, positive, or the negative. RH is what the factor is called. Oh. Okay. Reminds me of the all-seeing eye, right? Somebody else taught in school about geoengineering. No, wasn't taught about geoengineering. That was all after, way after. There is scriptures reference to that. Ezekiel's wheel is it's in Ezekiel, isn't it? Negative means lacking the RH factor. Okay, and positive. Any positive has it, any negative doesn't. That makes sense. So, if I'm O positive, that means I'm RH positive, or I have RH. I don't know. Yeah, see, he's the good angel. We need to read more on that in here. But then again, this is from Wikipedia. I don't know if you can trust Wikipedia. All right, so where am I at? Sorry. I fear only God. Good. Go for that. It worked. Amen. Say same. I don't have the will to feel. And you walk in love, he wants you more. When you walk in love, he wants you. Yeah, okay. You are RH positive. Wow. Well, that's good to know, I guess. I think. I'm a universal donor. I can only show movies with planes outfitted for spraying silver iodide. Oh, okay. Yeah, for cloud seeding. Okay. I guess, yeah, that could be considered geoengineering. Yeah. Tonight's happening. All right. I just need to lock away Satan. Okay. Well, of course, you will not fail because it's written. All right. Hold on. I'm going to be right back. Store. Why does this door do this?
Why? That's terrible. Why do you have to? Why?
Oh, sorry. I should have said talk amongst yourselves. All right. Okay, where was I at? Did you know that Rh negative blood cell is different from Rh positive blood cells? Positive for the Rh factor. Get sick. Huh. This prophecy is being fulfilled. Where was I? Look up Mayan satellite. What is that? Purposeful withholding of blood types for newborns' parents may are not told. The government knows. You couldn't safely have a baby with a negative blood type woman. Well, I'm not having no more babies. You'd have to get that. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I'm getting there. Maniac satellite. Maniac. I've noticed a lot of times when I'm looking stuff up, it'll automatically come in there. I did. Am I on the right? Maniac. Satellite. What? Russian Maniac satellite failed to deploy its reflective sail. It would have placed it among the brightest objects in the night sky. Is that it? Yes, the dream. Sherry, where have you been? That was at the beginning of this thing, though. Yeah, the dream is just beyond belief come true, and God made it so impossible that it could only be Him. So that was amazing. But is this what you were talking about? I know it's in the sky. How come I didn't hear? I don't remember seeing that. Solar reflector. Wow. Really? You know what? That might be the triangles that we've been seeing. Where has this been? It was from 2017. Right at the time of the eclipse. Wow. But they said it failed. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Wow. How did I not find this story? And how come I never seen this story? I mean, it came out just before the eclipse, and I didn't start really filming until like October. I was making videos, but I wasn't really doing Sun Simulator videos then. Huh. What the heck? The only thing is, it's in the night sky, though. Wow, we've been talking about a lot of stuff here, but it's cool. It's cold. The X's. Oh, wow. Is that it, Indigo? Because this just happened. That would be pretty amazing. This was not there just a little while ago. Crystal Pyramid and Ocean. Sometimes I'll see faces, numbers, letters in the Schumann too. And that's crazy stuff. There's a little bit of a spike in the Schumann. And it looks like there's letters down here, doesn't it? Looks like some writing down here. Looks like a scar. I've never lied to you. I'm not allowed to. Well, there it is. Also, if I ask you a question, you can't lie to me? Or lie to us? Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's why I kept an open mind with you. I thought, you know, the stuff you were saying was pretty crazy, but I didn't think you were crazy. And what? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Sorry. That's awesome. I kept an open mind, and you know, the question I guess I would have is, I guess, are archangels allowed to speak through like platforms like YouTube and Facebook and stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All connected. I don't know. That's crazy. I gotta say, he was saying that the solar winds were shifting, and then there was nothing on the Schumann until just now when I refreshed it. There's a little something there, for sure. Kind of looks like a cat up at the top there. Wow. Wow, I don't know. This is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Then all I can say is just keep doing your job and doing God's will. And that applies for everybody. I'm starting to get tired. I got up early today. I had to take my son to work, and then I went to church. There's been, I've had a lot of weird stuff going on with things, I guess. There was 2 days in a row where same time and same around about time of the day where I just felt suddenly dizzy and tired, and I just had to lay down, and then next thing I know, I'm asleep. Like, what? Well, it's not what people think. Right. Be right back. Trying to show you. Oh, negative. Those I feel it. I feel a lot sometimes. Yep. Yeah, I don't, maybe we should pay more attention to that when it spikes and stuff. I'll also forgot to keep going on to this a little bit. You know what? This thing right here that they're folding out, there was something on an episode of the Orville, and they had something like that. They went to another world, and a star disappeared. The star burned up in their sky, and they replaced it with an artificial star. It was like, what? And it fanned out like a blanket like this. And I don't know. Wonder if they're using stuff like that to make artificial stars. That was an intervention. Yeah, well, last week when the Schumann resident, yeah, it was 24 hours. I remember that. Yeah, that might have been the same time where all that stuff happened to me. I can't remember. Yeah. Intervention. Intervention right there with the Schumann. Have you ever danced with the devil? Raise your vibration. Yes. Now I forgot what I asked. Darn it. What did I? That's terrible. I'm getting tired. What did I ask? Help me, somebody. Help me. I was thinking about another question to ask too. Intervention? Oh yeah, okay. Got it. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Now I forgot what I was gonna ask you. Oh, vibration. Okay, wow, you just answered it for me. I was gonna say like the vibration, that would be like the Holy Spirit and being in the Spirit. I've been feeling a lot of the Holy Spirit a lot lately. Oh, it was really good at church today. I really felt the Holy Spirit today. Right? I just don't really like when people say that, feel move to a higher vibration, as in, another dimension, like we're moving to another dimension. That reminds me of the New Age stuff, and that seems to be going away from God. Ringing in the ears. I have ringing in the ears constantly. Ringing it in one ear, in my left ear constantly. For April will be 15 straight years. Walking tuning forks. False coming can't happen unless all the skies are covered. Covering with something into existence. Right? We have that power, but why can't we do it? Because it says if we have faith of a mustard seed, we can move mountains. I think I have faith of at least a mustard seed. I should be moving mountains. I like our discussions. And yeah, we do definitely got to do. I got a question for Indigo. What do you think about the Book of Enoch? And why was it taken out of the Bible? I know it was taken out of the Bible by the Roman Catholic Church, if I'm correct. Project Bluebeam. My left ear is the one that's always constantly ringing. See, now that's a new thing, a loud thing too. Tiger T. You got to find the right church for one. And church mainly is like the fellowship with everybody. You're fellowshipping with people that have the same faith as you. And I always feel the Holy Spirit a lot more when I'm with, when I'm at church. Oops. It's not New Age. It's hidden, that's all. Lost, right. Okay. Lots of fatigue. Oh wow. Who's this? Weird experiences lately, and her as well. She can see the hidden stuff in movies and commercials. I see all that stuff too. Who's she? Keep forgetting we need to hit live chat. This other is by default. Agreed. Yes. Non 501c3. Once you know about the hidden stuff, you can't ignore it anymore. It's like you always see it. I feel the Holy Spirit more in the woods. Okay. Live chat is versus top chat at the top. Right. I know. There's live chat. What am I at? Top live. There. All right. Switched it. Yeah, I used to always make sure I did live chat instead of the top, but then I forget and ignore it, kind of. All right. So one more time, though, you guys. What do you guys think of this outage where this glitching was happening, and it was showing like a newscast in the background from CBS News of an American being detained, and M, whatever M is, faces 20 years in prison for espionage in Russia. Crystal Pyramid in the ocean. Fellowship is on YouTube. Yeah, a lot of mine is too. But what do you guys think of this? I'm not sure if this is like a news story that has not come out yet, that they were waiting to put this out. It's just really strange that it was in the background and there's no news story on it. Are they going to use this as an excuse? You know, this is going to be like this, whatever it's going to be, person is going to be the scapegoat. And then Mueller was found, not inclusion with Russia. And then now they're going to make, oh, we got somebody. Hey, this was the Russian stuff, Oh, sorry. Book of Enoch was meant for those who are meant to battle in the coming tribulations. Wow. Okay. So should we know the Book of Enoch? The moon is in our atmosphere now. But suddenly now our atmosphere is twice as far. The moon is in the middle of our atmosphere. Come on. So the question was, should we study Enoch? Because I was going to do a Bible study on Enoch after Revelation and Daniel. No. What is no for? The moon had just entered our atmosphere, and now they're saying we have two other moons as well. Stay in Scripture alone. Because it expanded to meet coming energies. What? Wow. So does that mean then that the firmament has been raised too? The firmament would be farther away then. Yeah, NASA is one letter short of Satan. The field around it. The atmosphere is the field around the firmament. Hold on, my brain gotta think this. The field. Oh, gosh. I don't think anymore. Firmament has been lowered. Wouldn't it have been raised if our atmosphere is twice as far now? Right. Wouldn't that mean the moon has atmosphere too? I've heard now some talk that the moon has atmosphere too. Firmament has been lowered, pulled the moon in. Okay, because the moon and the sun and the moon and the stars are supposed to be fixed in the firmament. Yep, they're compressing. The compressing of the air. My asthma's been kind of funny lately. Like I can't breathe as well, and it feels like my lungs are kind of compressed. Is that a sign? I'm not going to survive then. My asthma would be bad. Here's a question, Indigo. Is it possible that something happens and either the Earth or the moon gets tilted around and we see the dark side of the moon? I had that dream. And if that happened, that would definitely be noticeable. The air won't work the same. Yes, yes, yes. As the winds clash, they compress until one overcomes the other. Energies are pressing down. When Link is killed, the energies will be reversed. Eucalyptus, clove, on the turpentine tube, A and F, nebulized. And yeah, I've heard about the eucalyptus putting a drop two into the nebulizer clothes. Just talking about this making me sure I can't breathe. I've been using my asthma spray a lot in the last week or two. Last week mainly. And I've been using my nebulizer a little bit. I usually don't. Clouds are lower. And constellation seems closer. Yep. Ugh. Sorry. I'm getting tired. Neck. And oh, hold on. I'm done. I'm writing that down. Just in. Okay. Here's a link for Snopes about the two books predicting President Trump. A book with son's name too. Very odd. You won't be able to put the link in here. It won't let you. The veil will be lifted. Energies trapped in be released. Those kept out will be allowed in. Yeah, I think I do. So everything that's already in our atmosphere will be released into well, I don't know if there's space, into space or into the heavens. And then everything outside is coming in. I don't know if I understand it. I think I understand what's the process, but I don't know if I understand exactly everything of that. Garlic. Yes, I know about garlic. It really helps chew a clove. The veil's definitely lifting. Yes. She had some time. Just realized that the gargoyle head of Trump said to be like hundreds of years old. No. You guys aren't saying anything about this news thing on the glitch, on the outage that could be possibly related to the dream. I don't know how it would be related to the dream unless that was the message that was, because it was like hidden in the back when it was. Of course, I didn't get that on there. I could go back. This one might show it. Maybe. I had to put them private because they wouldn't let me upload the videos. And I tried to do it from my computer, doing it private. Wouldn't work. Only on my cell. I know. Sorry. It's contagious. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I was talking on this part. Get over here a little further. Come on now. This is how I saw it before when I finally got a freeze on it. All right, Indigo, know what? Smoke them if you got them. Know what? What? I think in the video, I don't know if I have it still there, but in the video, I slowed it way down so you could see it. See how it's flashing there, and you can see it. It was like they had the feed on the game, but then somehow the news thing was mixed with it, and then I got a yellow screen. Ain't that weird? I've had a black screen, and then the words, technical difficulties, all that. I was almost going to say knock knock too, but I didn't. I think your viewers think I'm the adversary. I don't consider you. I wondered, though, because I didn't know for sure. But I keep an open mind. I about flipped out because it was so amazing. God was so amazing when it got to 77. I can't believe it actually did. And then, of course, the Iowa got to 77. It was like, what? 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 You have to be a threat to me to be my adversary. I don't know. I always had at first, I just like, okay, what's this guy saying? And some of this sounded crazy. Then I started watching videos and saw you with your hands there, and I thought, I don't know. But I kept an open mind, and lovers of the world. We cannot be lovers of this world. That's why I'm just devoting almost all my time, to trying to serve God and to show that we're in the last days. That's what my channel's about. It's all for the glory of God. Hacking headlines. I don't know. Did they make that story up? They're actually going to release it? It's weird how I could never get it to stop there. Did they change this one too? Because I don't see it glitching. There it is. Okay. And it's weird how I could never. There. I got it. Weird. I couldn't get it before. No. This world sucks. We all need to get out of here. Karen Trump's March Underground Journey. Other book is The Last President. Sean Lockwood. Huh. I wish I had more time to research into all this stuff. We should divide up. I mean, not divide up, but everybody take a certain subject and research it and then report back to everybody so we can know about everything. There's so much stuff. And I can't, get to it all. I don't know. I was kind of worried about throwing the story out there too. But I don't know. Who knows? There's only a few people seeing it anyway. What are we going to do? It's not like we can do anything about it anyway. I don't think we're a threat. My pyramid? My P-Mind. Oh, sorry. P-Mind only requests general info. I love the purpose of its creation, which is why I protect it, the firmament. Everything is at God's speed, and God has perfect timing. So much research, so little time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm hoping that Steve will get a hold of me tomorrow or the next day, and we can put that video out because, oh, man, we did a video, and Relentless Maverick, something happened on his end, and it went to driver mode for some reason, and we lost the video and everything. Could have been the devil at the work there. I want people to know this is God, And a lot of people think, oh, you dreamt it, your dream, it's random, it's the devil. It's God. I still don't know why he picked the way he did this, because he used the tournament. He used the March Madness tournament, which doesn't make any sense, except for the fact that it was so, picking the March Madness is harder to pick than the lottery. No one's ever done it. And this dream that God gave me is way beyond that. It's not even comprehensible, I don't think. Samuel Lightbringer. Marfugel's coming on soon. I might have to watch a little bit of that. Has he got a subject up for Marfugel? No, I don't know that. Truth. Freeze. Thank you all guys for coming, and God bless. Thanks for coming. Love you. Does anybody know if Marfugel has a? Yes, I could look. Marfugel has a topic. Boom. Let's go over there real fast. Finally, I believe books professors must know God's hand was in the election. I have a theory about the election and how the meddling, everyone was blaming the Russians for it. I think it was AI. All right, we got some live shows going on here. I don't see Marfugal. I'm subscribed, so it should come up. Oh, I was going to ask. Indigo about the Red Square. If he knows anything about the Red Square. Awesome. Told UN GMO super soldiers in Syria. Right, we all got to be skeptical. We all have to question things. Have you ever heard of the Red Square, Indigo? And if you have, I want to know what you think, and is he true? True doesn't do videos on Sundays. Okay. Well, that would explain why we're not seeing it here. Turkey is next. Square Sun. Good night. Good night, Tiffany, and God bless you. Yeah, I need to get going too. Cancer News soldiers claim giant red-headed and 6 fingers was shot. Okay, wow. And I'm not asking you to judge either. No, we are not supposed to judge. Judge not, lest you be judged. But I was just wondering what you think of him, of Red Square, because he's like always on me, and he's like saying that God is showing me all this stuff, and I'm not seeing it. And then I ask him, what is it, and can you help me? And you have to find it yourself. And I just think that's wrong, that part. He should help with information. Tiger T, thank you. And God bless you. And have a good night. And have a blessed week. When do you do live chats like this? Well, the last couple ones today were just out of the blue because I wanted to get that story out there without YouTube messing with my video, because they messed with that video. Gosh, I can't believe it. They took those pictures out. I don't know why, because you can see it anyway. If I freeze it, it doesn't make any sense. The Gulf is heating up and air's being north. Things are picking up again. The Gulf of Mexico. Here, the air's going north. Oh, I tried to get some time to. I can't talk right. I like to give an advance notice of when I'm doing a live show, if I can, at least a few hours. So I'll try to do. I want to get continue on Revelation. And Enoch, I forgot. I don't know if we got the answer. If we should be studying Enoch, is it something we should be doing? I know we need to study Revelation and Daniel. Yeah. All right, Little Wayne, thank you so much, and I'll be looking forward to that. Texas, be alert. Oh no. What about Texas where that chemical spill is and all those people are getting sick? Oh, that'd be awful. Golf is a tinderbox. Revelation, Daniel. Zechariah. Yeah, I was doing Revelation for a while, and then I set up a live show for Revelation, and nobody got the notifications. I was there for like a half an hour and not one person showed up. And I'm like, what is going on? And then a couple of people finally showed up. And then, by the time there was a good 10 people or more in there, it was like an hour and a half went by, and it's like, it's kind of getting late to do the revelation, and never got to do it since then. Yeah, look for my notifications. And I'll say another thing too, maybe check to make sure your notifications are still on, and make sure you're still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube likes to mess around and unsubscribe, and a lot of people have been saying they're not getting my notifications. Thank you, Sherry. Right. Well, be patient to a certain extent. Sometimes. Nothing wrong with studying Enoch. Well, I mean, Enoch was perfect, and he didn't die yet, and he went straight up to heaven, found favor with God because he was perfect in sin. Judy calls, great work. Watcher, keep an eye to the sky and tuned ear to the wind. Okay. Thank you, Indigo. Remember, I love you, brother, and God bless you. And keep up the good work. Tube always with our sub feeds. Yeah. Although it's been going decent tonight, I don't think there's been any bad stuff happening. I've been using the chat over on my phone while, doing this over here, and it seemed to run really smooth, which is kind of weird. I'm happy. I'm glad. Yeah, that's great, but it's kind of weird. All right, so yeah, I'm going to get going too. But yeah, definitely look forward to doing Revelation. Definitely want to get back into Revelation. And maybe just do a little refresher on the first half of Revelation again, because it's been a while now. Sorry, just going over a little bit of stuff in here. See if there's anything going on. 300 explosives thrown at Israeli troops from Gaza. That's starting to heat up again too over there. James Munder's live. Yeah, I saw that at the top. I like him too. He's a good guy. What in the world is going on? Huh, that might be interesting. God bless everybody. You are always right where you are supposed to be. You are always right where you're supposed to be. Thank you. I always try to do my best, and I think God leads me a lot of times in my videos, like timing and everything, because it's amazing. Thank you. Sleep calls. Thank you, Laura. Sherry, I'm sorry. Why? I can't get this to come in. What's going on, James Munder, YouTube? I just wanted to see what it's about. Oh, come on now. Call in. I want to get my dream out there. I want God's glory to come out. Maybe I should call into somebody. All right, I can't see what's going on, so maybe I'll have to throw this on. I don't want to get in trouble, so let's not do it. But maybe I'll check it out and see what's going on over with James Munder. Can't tell what's going on.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Hello.
Cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, I know. That's
there.
why I said don't call this number. Call Kay's number.
What? Why can't I mute it now? There we go. All right, sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so everybody have a good night, and we'll see you soon. I'm hoping to get back on my computer so I still got videos on my computer that I haven't uploaded yet because it won't let me upload. It won't let me upload. I'm going to try one time really fast. Thank you, Indigo. Thank you. God bless. Have a good night. Well, you don't sleep, though. So, well, you still have a good night, though. I don't think you sleep, right? Well, if this thing don't hurry, I'm just going to go. Because I wanted to try to show you guys that it won't let me upload something. They're not being nice at YouTube. Not being nice at all. Won't let me do nothing. Definitely got to look up. Oh, there we go. Upload video. Upload video. Upload video. Come on. Don't want to waste no more time. Wow, slow now suddenly. Okay, show you really fast. Mike Morales. Weather predictions. Time to flirt with the moon. Yeah, let me know what you come up with the moon, little way. All right, here we go. Boom. It'll always let me go to this part, and then I go to my camera roll. Come on, camera roll. Go down to a video, and let's throw this one up that I would like to throw up, but it won't ever work. Gosh, I got a lot of videos to put up. All right, so here it is. Boom. Now watch what happens. Nothing. It just does nothing. It worked. Really? They were out to make me a liar. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Good, though. Well, watch now. As soon as cancel it for now. As soon as I get off here and then not broadcasting. Oh my gosh, my computer's hot. It won't let me do it again. All right, so everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching. God bless. I love you guys. And remember to keep giving God, Jesus, Yeshua, thank yous for all he's doing in your life. Keep on the straight and narrow. Keep encouraging each other. And we will get through this hard times, the tribulation that's coming. And we will be victory. We'll be victorious in Jesus, in Christ. And we will be in heaven soon. Mike Morales. You have to check that out too. Thanks for watching. God bless.